Hello, welcome, what's good? I am Tone, and this is my weekly Saturday stream, and today we are going to be continuing Unexplored 2, which I've been playing for the last 3 or 4 weeks. I've been having a lot of fun with this. Last week we started a fresh world start, and we're actually still on our first Wayfarer at like 110 days in, which is pretty sweet. And I cannot wait to see where we go from here. We're getting to the point where we're getting some like really interesting options. Hey, what's up, Johnson Lynn? How you doing? Is this the pre-release build? This is early access. The game released in early access onto the Epic Games Store about 3 weeks ago, and I've been playing it ever since. It's really, really solid. I would recommend it. Jakir, our first Wayfarer. We're playing the Swordmaster class, which has been pretty sweet. I've been finding trouble with the Swordmaster class because these combat classes, the items they use require a lot of inventory spaces. So these bulk slots are additional slots added to an item if it's big, basically. So this warrior armor takes up 4 slots. The sword takes up 2. This longsword takes up 3. So out of our 18 slots, I've got 9 slots dedicated just to my weapons and my armor. And actually, oh wow, they were right. Someone mentioned to me that when we started, I ditched my starting like armor because I had this warrior armor. It seems like they stack. There's 2 slots here. So I wonder if I can actually get that armor back. I could have been taking less damage the entire time. Hey, Mr. Hef. This is an early access, which... It's not a full release, if that's what you mean. I don't know if they consider it beta or not. They released a new patch on Tuesday, I think. So after last week's stream, I went and submitted a bunch of bug reports that I came across the following day. And a lot of them made it into that patch, which was just a few days later, which is really cool to see. They've been doing like weekly updates, and they've been nothing like too sexy, but you know, the kind of updates that you expect from an early access game, just cleaning things up, balancing things, polishing things, bug fixing. So out of the things that we discovered and submitted, proto-guns do not transform into an item for each of their charges. We got like 30 items, like way more than like would even fit in our inventory when we brought a proto-gun out. Like every charge it had turned into a physical item instead of a spirit item. Fixes a generator issue with a small closet blocking progress, which happened to us in one of the temples. Magic staves and scepters work when the other hand is empty. So that was apparently the problem, was having an empty hand. So this should work now. I just go ahead and equip it. Sweet. That was a little goofy before. Additionally, every time I swapped the sigil on this, which you can do as much as you want, it doubled the charges on it. Now that's been fixed, and also the charges have been reduced. It looks like I only get 5 on this now, but they recharge every day. That's an interesting way to do it. I was kind of wondering how those charges worked before. I didn't know like what would happen if I hit 0. Well, obviously I probably could have just like swapped this sigil and got them back, but I don't know what the intent was. Damn, look how big this staff is. It doesn't look that big in well, I guess it is pretty big in the character model. I don't really appreciate it until I see it in this view. Let's see. When you craft a torch, it appears in your inventory immediately. Antidote no longer suggests you can prepare it, which wasn't the case. So this used to say prepare, and I was trying to prepare and nothing was happening, so I reported that. Meditating at a Roth temple without the broken wing does not complete the task. It's So this happened even though we haven't gotten the broken wing yet. We were able to take it to the temple and meditate, and it crossed that off our list. So I reported all those last week, and they got fixed, which is really cool to see. Some other notable updates I saw was regarded to the inspiration tokens in Fortune Test. Those are the tokens that give you 3 free redraws. So it says, makes the inspiration fortune less common during test. The inspired condition makes inspiration appear in all tests, which it appeared in most of them, but also drawing inspiration during a test removes the condition. So before we got inspiration, which I actually have right now, this blessing you can get, it gave you a free token in all tests, which was really helpful. So this goes away once you use it once, which is pretty interesting. I think that makes the tests are an interesting mechanic, and it's kind of interesting to see the balance with them, because I feel like if you don't want to fail a test, you don't have to, the way they've been set up. So that, like, stuff like this makes it a little bit harder to get favorable outcomes like all the time, without having to dump more spark into them. So I think that's a good thing. I felt like I could pass almost any tests I really wanted to. I wrote this one down just because I don't know what it means, and I thought it was funny. This is one of the patch notes. Game no longer tries to generate a rat from non-existing templates. I don't know what that means, but that's a fun patch note. No longer tries to generate a rat from non-existing templates. Hey, Marlon. What is the world state? Yeah, let's check it out, because I don't even remember. Wow, we've explored like a third of the world, or nah, not close to that, I guess, but a good chunk. The most I've probably spent on any world. A new world. I started a fresh world at the beginning of last week's stream, Marlon. I figured, the other one was fine. So here's what happened. After my stream 2 weeks ago, I just was enjoying this game enough that I wanted to play some more. So I started a new world, and what I found out was one of the bug fixes didn't really apply retroactively to the world, and it had to do with like quest generation, in particular in Haven, because I started the world and I got like all these quests like from the get-go that I didn't get in my first world, and I kind of wanted to be able to like play with that stuff. So I figured a fresh world would be good. And that other character, we it felt fitting that we killed the double dragon at the end of that. So I was like, that's a fitting end for that story arc. Also, that double dragon, it can't spawn in the starting area anymore, so you don't get like harassed by this like creature that's probably going to kill you almost like every time you run into it, like constantly at the start of the game. So that's a good thing too, to not have in our world. So it felt fitting to just start a fresh world. And we're still on our first Wayfarer, and it's day like 100 and something. We're doing pretty good. I'm playing a Swordmaster. Okay, so check out our skills. I have swords, craftsmanship, riposte. Unlocks the ability to riposte with swords and quarterstaves. I want to figure out how this works, because I think I only saw it happen like once last run, or last session. A riposte to me would typically mean like you parry and then strike. I don't know if so it says with swords and quarterstaves. I'm using a longsword. I don't know if it applies to longswords. And I'm using a regular sword. And how I've been doing combat is I've been pairing with this sword and attacking with the longsword. I wonder if I have to attack with the weapon that parries, or if the longsword doesn't get the riposte because it's a longsword and not like a sword. So I'm kind of curious if we can try that, because strike to disarm unlocks a chance to disarm foes with riposte. Seems like a pretty cool ability. I also have parrying, so I can parry twice in quick succession. And expose, your riposte attacks leave your foes exposed. When exposed, they will suffer more damage from physical attacks. I did see that a few times last run, so I wonder if we were doing it right. I don't know what expose means. They will suffer more damage from physical attacks. Okay, I guess it's right there. Athletics, you get +1 redraw on physical fortune tests, and armored combat. Heavy armors have a better chance to offer protection. Cool. Oh, and so I had 3 rings last run, and they all were rings of social. That was some kind of bug that got fixed, I think, and these all turned into other rings. So now I have 2 rings of stealth and 2 rings of protection. Like, apparently every ring was turning into, like, a ring of, I don't know what it's called. It basically gave you +1 redraw and fortune test, or social test. Oh, it still says it on here. That's a bug. I wonder if that is because it got updated from the old ring. See, this is Ring of Protection +1. The owner of this ring gains a bonus to all social tests. That's not correct. I don't actually know what these do. The description is wrong. What does legacy item mean? A legacy item means it can be put in the legacy chest, and then your future wayfarers can make use of that item. And I believe they go there when you die as well, like automatically. So I don't think you actually have to put them in your chest. So those are usually powerful magical items, and then things like sigils and like plot important items. I wonder if Ring of Protection is flat damage reduction. That sounds pretty good. I don't know how stealth works as far as like anyone can stealth, and then there's a stealth skill, and then there's apparently rings of stealth. Does that mean you can be like further away from like a stealth, like a dark wall, and still be stealth? I'm guessing. I'm gonna put on 2 rings of protection. We're gonna be like really combat-y. Oh, these are okay. I don't have 2 of each. I have 1 of each. These are the ones that I have equipped. That's what this symbol means. I dropped a ring off in Haven. Now I wonder what that ring might be. Like the way this character looks, the pointy ears and horns are cute. Yeah, I've got a, this is a new race. Okay, so this like blew my mind. I unlocked 2 different cultures. There's like 5 or 6 cultures you can get, and you only start out as like the Roth. And then the Roth gets 3 races, and then like there's like 4 or 5 backgrounds you can unlock. So I thought like those were just like all the same. You just like picked your culture, race, and background. So I picked this new culture. I forget what they are. I remember the word was like highborn is what it reminded me. It's like Haybornian or something. They got a completely different set of races and a completely different set of backgrounds to play as. So this guy was able to be like a turnip farmer, which was like really good at like foraging and doing like traveling stuff. Like there must be so many like different backgrounds and like starting playstyles you can be, and that was like really eye-opening to me. All right, I think we were about to leave this place, so I'm not gonna go back into town. And actually, what were we gonna do? I also found out this is challenge level 3. The number of these chevrons is how difficult the area is. And I first approached this area from the right side earlier, and like it was brutal. First of all, I ran into like these giant creatures called blood cloakers that were like, they reminded me of like battle cruisers from like the original StarCraft, but they were like organic creatures. They were like these giant flying enemies that just like barraged down on you. And then like the traveling options here were like, it wasn't like heat or like wilderness, things that cause like hope loss if you get them multiple times. It was just straight up minus hope if you travel through here, which was something I hadn't seen before. So I don't want to mess around with this area yet. I don't think we're good enough for that. I mean, we could probably mess with it, but it's going to be dangerous. I popped my head up here because this was a headquarters of Clan Duroni, and I did one of their quests, so I wanted to talk to their leader and turn that in. But I think my current goal was going to be to come down here, check out this temple, and get the broken wing, which completes our one of our quests. And then I was going to work my way over here. Okay, here's another temple. So we could do all the temples around here. And there's a triple key part here. So I was going to work my way around here and then over here, more or less, and try to clear out like our some of our main quests and make some progress on that, because we got a pretty comfortable start on this character. And something wild about this character, I actually have more hope right now than we started with. As I level up, I haven't been getting a lot of permanent skill options. I've been getting a lot of like hope options. So I've taken that a lot, and we've been playing really well with traveling and in combat. So I think I actually have like more hope than I started with, which is like amazing to me. Because hope was like the most punishing like clock in the game. My first like couple characters. It's pretty cool to see that we're managing it well so far. Hey, what's up, Nikolai? We're playing Unexplored 2, the sequel to Unexplored 1. It's a pretty sweet roguelike with like a really impressive world generation. It really nails the feel of traveling and exploration. And we basically have a Lord of the Rings type quest where we have to take the Staff of Yendor to Mount Doom, and I forget what it's called. We have to take it to the First Valley and destroy it. And it's a epic quest that spans more than one character. You're not really meant to beat it with one character. You're playing the world and not the character in this run. But it doesn't have meta progression like that might sound, because if you restart your world, like everything resets. You don't carry like permanent upgrades around. Okay, so we're going back into this area. This area has poisonous enemies, which are supposed to be pretty dangerous, but you can also find antidote there. I have not been poisoned yet. Where do we want to go? I want to go this way. Maybe we can avoid this lost hardship. Cool. We did not get lost. That's good. We got the -1 day from being lost, but we didn't get randomly placed in another tile. Okay, we definitely want to rest here. What's in this area? It's just a hazard. Okay, we probably don't want to. There's no reason to hang around here, but I do want to rest because we are fatigued, which means we're going to suffer hope loss if we travel. This game's awesome, Nikolai. Very, very cool. Let's go ahead and learn a skill. You performed a deed that confirms you are valorous. As a result, you can learn a new skill or gain a benefit. So the valorous deeds seem to give you some pretty sweet benefits from what I've seen. So I can take single-handed technique. You deal +2 damage with single-handed weapons or health. Increase your max health with 6 hit points. Both of these sound pretty awesome. I'm gonna take the damage this time. I took the health once, and getting more health is really good. Because when you hit like half health, I think, you get wounded, which is a really... That wounded basically is -3 hope unless you can cure it, and it like makes you do less damage and move slower and stuff. So having like a bigger health buffer to avoid that is pretty nice. But also +2 damage on our single-handed weapons is pretty nice. Alright, we're rested up. Now, I believe my longsword is supposed to be two-handed? I'm not completely sure, but every once in a while, the game, like, won't let me equip another weapon with it. But I found, like, if I do it in a certain order, it does let me. So I have a feeling it might be supposed to be two-handed, so I'm not sure if that's going to apply to this. Actually, that should apply automatically. I think it does apply, because my power attack used to do 12 damage, I believe. So now this is doing 14 damage. That's incredible. Alright, let's just keep moving. Alright, I'm trying to get over here, so let's go this way. We're going to encounter folk on the road, and then folk on the point. Yeah, and a lot of this game is... it's really about the overworld, and not all about combat. Or the overworld is pretty important. The decisions you make and how you travel, and how you avoid like issues on the road are like really punishing. You're playing a bunch of Dwarf Fortress lately, so that's the first thing that came to your mind when you said persistent world. Yeah, a lot of people made that comp, because I guess in one of the modes in Dwarf Fortress, if you die, like you can restart in the same world. What's really cool about this world is when you die, the world advances by several decades, so things change in the world, and then there's like an evil force that like creeps in, so the difficulty like comes up, and like areas change permanently and maybe become like inaccessible. I haven't interacted with like that wall too much yet, but like dying like has a pretty big cost to it. So you can't just like lose characters and restart them like all willy-nilly. What are your weapons and we might talk? Oh yeah, I forget. People don't always like you walking around with your weapons. Techie spits out a piece of sugar root. Truly, I wish I could help you out, but you're no good business, my friend, so no deal. I like murdered a few people, and I feel like people know that, and it's been bad for us. Oof, alright. This guy really doesn't want to mess with us. We'll just keep moving. Well, I could steal from him. I'm hiding. Stole your sugar root. You got other stuff I can steal? Ooh, rare bargain. So it's always good to go for a deed here. Let's see if we can get this. In both Fortress and Adventure mode, you can retire or abandon characters such Fortress and find stuff related to them later. Oh, cool. Yeah, it's a bit similar to this. Worthy stares absent-mindedly into the setting sun. Hello, I have something here that might be of interest to you. It's a sigil, see? It can be yours if you can give me something nice in return. So, I need to get the... not just a success here. Actually, I should explain this because a few people here are new to the game. I was actually reading an article about this that the dev put on their blog yesterday. I didn't finish the article, but it was pretty interesting reading through it. So, there's this thing called a fortune test in this game. It's pretty common. And it's how they handle non-combat encounters without like just like rolling dice basically. And so it's this, which is kind of like you draw tokens and you're looking for a success token, but there's also failure tokens and some other ones that mess with things. And there's ways you can add tokens to the pool or like manipulate them in different ways. And I thought it was a very... I've been saying it was a pretty bold addition, which I still think it is, because I haven't seen something like this in a lot of games like this, but it seemed like a weird flagship mechanic at first, and I was really curious to see how it plays out, and I actually really like it. There's a lot you can do like within this system, which is pretty cool. So I drew the failure outcome. The first time you draw a card, which costs resources each turn, after the first one, you add another failure into the pool. It's not always a failure. Sometimes it's like a fatigue or something, depending on the type of test. So it makes like the future draws harder. I have the confidence skill, which gives me +1 redraw for free every social encounter, which this counts as. Okay, and there's not even there are no success outcomes in the pool right now, but this adds the great success, which is what I need to get the rare bargain deed. Ooh, I get another one of those. Our chances just got really good. And here it is, great success. I also have 47 spark down here, which I can spend to use redraws. Impressed with your tales of woe and need, they take pity on you. In that case, I can accommodate your wishes. I like you. I'll part with it cheaply. A root sigil. Yeah, I'll take that. Wow. He's gonna give it to me really cheap. This is kind of like the barter system. Trying to see if like anything is like completely even. Doesn't seem to be. See, sometimes you end up that's more than they want, so I'm wondering if we can get something that's like an even trade. Alright, you have a deal, so that means this is a pretty even trade. Let's go with that. Cool. So I just got a deed success for getting like a great deal, not just a normal trading with him. And what that means is I get to learn a skill next time I camp. It's a pretty big deal. This guide stone is firmly rooted in place. You feel you can tap into its strength by simply copying its stance. We are blessed with strength. Strength has been fixed, so with a throwing weapon, this does not become a permanent effect. It's also been nerfed, so it's only +2 damage instead of +3, and it actually only applies to melee weapons instead of also applying to ranged weapons like it was doing before. Oh, that's interesting. That's sneaky. One of these like thorn things spawned inside of the tree. Cool, let's head right to the temple. No hardships along the way. But there are enemies on location. To be expected. And this is the temple that has the broken wing artifact. So there's like a rumors system. So there were 3 temples, and one of them has the broken wing, and then we have to take that artifact to all 3 temples and camp at them. We had to find secrets to find the locations of the temples, and then to find the location of or which one has the broken wing in it. And there are several ways you can uncover secrets. But we have them all for this mission, so we know exactly where the broken wing is. Anything else over here? Doesn't look like it. Ah, see, my sword went away. Or my second one. I have to like re-equip it. That was because when you pick up one of those spirit pearls, it like enters your hand, and then it like messes with your equipped items. Morid seems to enjoy the warming rays of the morning sun. Who are you? This is our territory. You are trespassing. These guys look like they mean business. You take a warrior stance and don't back down. Alright, so that adds successes to the pool. I'll use my free redraw so you can draw one of them. We can take more successes. This will use up our inspiration, which is fine. I'd rather do that than using my spark. Alright, we got a success here. He says, you might actually hurt me. I'll leave you be. Okay, you may pass, but keep in mind, our home, our rules. So I think these are bandits? Although I thought that gold and yellow was an imperial symbol. I think there's some stuff you can do here, like, I could, like, try and steal from them if I look in any of these piles. But then they'll probably go hostile on me, and let's not do that. Alright, here's the temple. I need to bring the broken wing here before we meditate there. The inscription depicts the deeds of Roth. Something over here. Oh no, I can't get down there. So generally, in my experience, there's like some kind of puzzle we have to do to get our way into the temple, and then the temple will have its own puzzles. Look at this thing. There's a trapped tile in the doorway. Interesting. does remind me to search for traps more often here. Oh my god, this thorn spawned and killed a butterfly or something. That's funny. We have the large key, which opened this chest, which has the silver key. You get some stupidly simple puzzles like that sometimes just because of the procedural generation. It creates some pretty interesting complex puzzles as well. Oh, okay, cool. So there was another way to get around here. We could have either walked back here through the trap or gone this other path. Oops. Cool. This is an easy temple to get to. And I think that key will also open this chest, which it's probably their property, but we might try and do that when we leave. Some centipedes. Got a lot of enemies out here. Oh nice, they're fighting the centipedes. I love how like monsters fight each other in this game. And the centipedes will like eat the dungeon rats. Dude, my normal swing is doing 10 damage right now. I think this is base like... What would it be? Base 5 damage? But I get +1 damage from the sword skill. I'm getting another +1 damage from 2 damage from single-handed technique, and then right now I got that strong blessing from the guide stone. It's another +2 damage. These bats tend to flee. Once you kill like one of them, the rest of them get scared. 16. Ooh, the hits. Feels good. We are strong. Ooh, that is a deadly rat. Oh, this is a really big rat. So these statues have always only told me that I'm the location of the temple that I'm already in, which I think is pretty funny. Although this has a glyph that says secret on it, which is going to make me want to try and uncover the secret that's on here. So we just progressed the day-night clock, but got to add 3 successes to the pool. I'm going to be really disappointed when this only tells me the location of the temple that I'm already in, but I want to test that theory one more time. So I'm not going to translate part of the inscription. I'm going to spend Spark. See what it says. The inscription indicates the exact location of the secret tunnel from the forest of Rodeberg to the first valley. Okay. That was great intel, actually. I think that just told us that this quest secret. The secret tunnel can be found in the forest of Rodeberg. All the way over here. On this tile, I guess. Good to know. Oh, by the way, apparently if you die in this area, the first valley, you lose permanently as well. Just walk around this. Ooh. Oh, shoot. We probably weren't supposed to be able to walk around that. But hey, it happens. Alright, let's commune with the root spirits. See if they'll let us through. I'm gonna take failure here. What happens in the first valley? Well, that's where you have to go to get rid of the destroy the staff. I don't know what plot mechanism it is that makes you die permanently. I haven't actually been there before. This root tree is mad at me right now because I attacked its roots. Oh, this is gonna be annoying. I have to carry this thing, but I also have to destroy these roots. Put this down here. Or no, here. Wait, no, I dropped it. How am I gonna do this? How far can I throw this? Oh, shoot. Not very far. Alright, now I'm regretting pissing this tree off. Alright, this should solve it though. That didn't even cut through. Oh, it lets me keep something in my offhand if I have it equipped to start. Hold on. Now I can pick this up. Oh, it's because that sword is one-handed. Hang on. Or two-handed. There, it'll let me use this one. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty convinced that that sword's supposed to be two-handed. Alright. I'm guessing this goes here. Fuel. I have to redo my sword stuff. Walk around this one too. Huh. I feel like we're getting pretty like strong. Like we've progressed through equipment and skills and buffs and stuff to the point where like these centipedes aren't really threatening anymore. And it seemed like this had like a pretty steep progression curve. Like it was hard to like get much stronger, but we're definitely like feeling it now, which is nice to see. Like we should be able to fight like harder enemies at this point. And part of that is this temporary buff, but it's nice to see regardless. It's really an empty room. The last temple we had the same layout, and this room was empty as well. That's really interesting. I doubt all the temples look the same, right? This one spawned like over here. These are like weirdly generated. Oh. These little slits in the wall. Hiding a key. Don't know if I would have noticed that. I'm gonna make a bug report here just in case this is a bug. With this generation. I think they allow that kind of generation because like everything doesn't have to be perfect, and like if the world generates like a free path, I think that actually like adds something interesting to the world. But I think what they tend to want to do is like limit how often stuff like this happens. Like there are some paths where there's like supposed to be blocked by like bushes where sometimes you can sneak through, And in this week's patch update, there was a line that said that they reduced the frequency of that. So that was like clearly like not intended. But like being able to sneak around these things actually feels pretty cool too. It just shouldn't like be all of them in this temple, I feel like. Right. Seems like every time. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're actually like doing some kind of exploit to allow us to wield both of these swords at once. But it's kind of fun, so I'm gonna keep doing it. No traps. Alright, let's see what the fruit of our labors is. Okay, so I think all of these might just give us a random secret now, which is actually really valuable. I will spend Spark or whatever resources I need to learn secrets. Dude, there's like 6 success tokens and several other ones in there, and we just drew the failure outcome. And then I drew the partial success. Again, these are the 3 things that we don't want to draw. One of them I just added to the pool by using my first redraw. The luck is so bad, and I still didn't even get a success. So I can either choose to spend 4 more Spark to get a 6 out of 7 chance to actually draw a success here, or I can play this. It adds 3 more successes to the pool, but also all of these. Again. I kind of like my odds of just spending Spark to having a near guaranteed success. I feel like there was like a decent chance we would have had to spend Spark anyways. Knowing my luck, honestly, probably the right call. Hey, what's up, Infinigan? Haven't seen you in a while. Good to see you. Wait, this told me the secret I already learned. I just spent a lot of Spark for, like, no new information. Feels bad. I wonder if these all tell you the same thing. Okay, this is the other one. We got coins. That is trading good. I have been well, thank you. Oh, this is the real loot. Check this out. Scroll of Enchantment. 2 Scrolls of Enchantment. I got the Broken Wing, which we need for the big quest. And then this tome can be traded to learn more secrets. Oh, and this is a big item, which means I have to drop something in my inventory to carry it. I want to touch this glowing stick. Oh, actually, I want to try using the glowing stick first, because I don't really know what it does. It glows. I have been well, thank you. I don't think there's anything left in here for me to fight. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Is this like a staff that'll recharge if I can't? Nope. Glowing stick consumed. It definitely does not recharge. Alright, let's get this tome. Now that's going to be stuck in our inventory until I go back to Haven, which is a little annoying. Gained fur. That's another trading good. And more coins. Those are also trading goods. Nice. That was a simple, easy temple, I feel like. Not bad. They can definitely be a lot more dangerous than that. I also have 3 Scrolls of Enchantment now. I'm tempted to make our longsword like +3. Oh, I wonder if I can enchant our armor. I can enchant our ring of protection. So many options. So many options. Alright, let's go meditate at the temple with the broken wing. What is the description of the broken wing, by the way? Where is it? I have a lot of stuff. Here we are. An ancient Roth relic. The bearer of the broken wing benefits from the guidance of Roth. You should take it to all 3 Roth temples and meditate to learn vital information about the First Valley. You sit down and take a deep breath. You focus your attention on the broken wing and open your mind to the guidance of Roth. To gain entrance to the fundamental forge, you need to strike 3 wind gongs in the First Valley. One of them is located on a low hill. Interesting. It's the first time I've heard of something like that. And then, can't I meditate here to gain spark? I guess I can just I can only learn this. I wonder if I could have meditated without the broken wing to gain spark, because that's what happened in the previous temples. And then if I would have been able to come back and meditate with the broken wing. All right, I'm gonna try and steal from these guys, and it might not. They might not like it. Weird, it pulls up the fortune test UI, but doesn't actually do a fortune test. That's not always used for the fortune test, but if I didn't have the broken wing, that would have become a fortune test. So sometimes that is like a dual purpose thing. Like when I was bartering with that guy earlier, I think it would have used that window to barter as well. But probably only after a fortune test. I don't know, it's hard to say. It doesn't seem like I can interact with this and also not be seen. Well. It requires a small key. Hang on. We have the small key. I think it got rid of the small key because I went into a different area. Wait. That's where the small key was. There's a large key. I think the small key is permanently gone. These guys are like freaking out when they hear me hitting stuff with my sword. Do we still want to steal from them? I don't know if I want to spend lockpicks and fortune tests. There's actually a lot of people here. I think we just move on. Let's not push our luck. I may as well camp because I can learn a new skill. And we can eat. I can heal up. All do I have to eat? Just these turnips? Cool, max health. Rest till morning. My antidote spoiled. Learn a skill. Okay, new skill. You have performed a deed that confirms you are wise. As a result, you can earn a new skill or gain a benefit. So our only option here is to gain 25 sparks, which is pretty nice because I just blew through a lot of sparks in that dungeon. Whoops. Oh, this is a dead end. Spark is definitely more valuable now that you can't be inspired all the time, which is normally a pretty good sense or source of rerolls. Okay, where do we want to go now? I think we want to go here. It has a triple key part, which is another one of our long-term quests. We could stop by this clan while we're here as well. This area has a resource, which I think is antidote in this region. That's what the last resource I saw had was antidote. This one has a mystery, which is pretty cool. So maybe I'll go here, solve the mystery. Then go here, and then go here. Hit up these 3. It's difficulty of this area. Difficulty 2, difficulty 2. This is a serpent gate. I can't do anything with those yet. I need a sky sigil. So I'm going to hit up these 3 nodes. This is a serpent gate. This is a triple key part. Should probably hit up this wall. I'm so close to it as well. I can't do anything in the serpent gate yet. I need sky sigils. And then maybe I'll make my way over here to the Roth temple. Because I do not have any sky sigils, right? I have a flow sigil, and I have some root sigils. That's it. Alright. So, there is a wilderness misfortune hardship on the road. We have sturdy boots, so that'll counteract it. Our sturdy boots will... our sturdy boots will have 0 charges left. But I have a repair kit and the craftsmanship skill, which means I repair even better. So I'll be able to repair them when I camp. And we'll be able to use them again. And there are prey animals here. I'm curious to see what the local fauna of this region is. And also a mystery. Oh, it might just be fish. Fish are actually a good source of meat. Tend to be lots of them. Whoa, this is not right. Hang on, I should probably report this. Flying fish. Cool stuff. We got a land fish. This game is in early access. So we will come across some rough edges and issues like that, but it's still a highly enjoyable game, in my opinion. And it'll only get better. So, our Staff of Yendor can be attuned to certain, like, dungeon or world features. So this one gives us water walking. This is so cool. Oh shoot. You glide a bit. I floated right outside of my water walking radius and drowned. Oh, that's super cool. Hang on, I'm gonna stick to the normal places first for a second. Yeah, that was awesome, Marlon. I agree. That looks super cool. It's almost like you're like ice skating or something. Just kind of gliding or hovering. Actually, it reminds me of the hover boots from Ocarina of Time. Kind of. That's cool. We can like chain these water walking trees. So here's a... Actually, I don't think this is an exit. I think this goes to another, like a deeper part of this area. I feel like I've been to an area like this before. How do I get up here? Do you let me through? Oh, it's already open. Dude, fish are kind of OP. As far as meat sources. Well, actually, sometimes it's hard to get the meat from them. Because a lot of times you kill them over water and you can't grab the meat. But there happens to be a lot of shallow water here. Like, I didn't get meat from that guy. Have I been on this one before? No, I haven't. I went from here to there. This has one of these gates. Well, that's something. But hold on, I have fishing to do. Reminds me of Hades, actually. Everything else can wait. There are fish. Dude, how much meat do I have? 20 meat. It's not actually that OP because it'll spoil. Because nobody can eat 20 meats. Alright, what is this? The dead form of a once beautifully delicate flower slowly dissolves in the still waters. You can restore it with a flow sigil, should you have one. Well, I have a flow sigil, and I'm certainly curious to know what this does. Whoa! This just blessed us with permanent water walking in this level. Wait, it did not consume the flow sigil. That's just a freebie? Ripples of power emanate from this flower. Its roots tap deep into the spirit world. So you just carry around a sigil, you can activate it like that. Dude, this is sweet. I can go anywhere. Huh? Oh, look at my reflection. It reflects the circle too. This is so cool. I'm just kind of amazed that, like, the game continues to, like, show us, like, these really cool and satisfying mechanics. Dude, check out the shadows under the water and stuff. Now that, like, I'm able to, like, exist out here in the middle of the water, it's really cool to see some of that stuff. All these, like, little lily pads. There's a reflection from these, like, tall trees. Yo. Is this like a secret area? Look at this big lily pad. The magic lake. This is so freaking cool. That's such a cool mechanic. Like, you take, like, an inaccessible piece of terrain that, like, typically serves as a level boundary or like guide rails to keep you on track. And that's what, like, the player expects them to be. You tease them with those little, like, things. You can pull out your staff and, like, it acts as just like a little bridge, basically, that lets you water walk in between, like, a couple of islands and stuff. But then you give them permanent water walking, and it turns, like, the boundary into, like, a completely new and, like, mesmerizing area. I am blown away. Now, it seems like I'm hitting like the boundaries of this level. Whatever I'm supposed to be going to is probably in the middle of it. But let's test the boundaries first. It seems that like these white like waves are kind of like the accessible parts, and where those end is like the boundary of the level. Also, there seems to be a little bit of land on the boundaries here. These big like water lilies and flower petals. Oh, our reward is a flow sigil. Yeah, that lets you enchant stuff. But there's clearly like other things you can use sigils for. Like, I feel like we can easily hit like a surplus of sigils. I'm guessing that's the only thing that's out here. This was such a cool area. All these like elemental areas have been so cool. Like they actually that cave that was really cool last time was a flow area as well. It was like a flow cave where you could use flow magic to lift rocks and stuff. That was like another like completely mesmerizing and super cool area. I guess part of that was finding that secret out there to begin with, because that was kind of like a random exit out on the boundary. Okay, and this is like an exit. Wow, that was so cool. I'm soaked, but I think that's okay. I'm gonna just start heading towards this area. And actually, sometimes just traveling removes the soaked status. There are apparently enemies here. See some spiders over there. It's like a spiritual revelation. Yeah. Wait, how come these guys weren't bothered by the spiders? Kind of weird. What's up, dudes? Where's your face? Magneric makes a long face. No, you don't make any face because you don't have a face. Hello? What are you? Let's swap a story. Tell me how you lost your face. Talk, much fun. When I was exploring Anaskerland, I found an old ruin. Inside was this weird contraption, surrounded by pink stuff that tasted really weird. How did you taste it? You don't have a mouth? Come sit. Wait, here? No, I apparently can't sit here. I'll chill by your fire. I should prepare my meat, because it's gonna only keep for one more day. And now that I've prepared it, we'll keep for 6 days. Cool. I'm gonna just eat one to restore 1 health. Why not? Oh, let's patch up our sturdy boots as well. Oh, it only does 1 at a time? I was waiting until it hit 0 because I thought I was going to fully repair them. I guess I could have constantly been patching them up. Well, let's go fully repair them anyways. Alright, and I'll break camp. Guys, your fire is over that way. Very deep weld. I'm gonna rest real quick. Get rid of our fatigue status. What's in the tree? We got a water bug. And it messed up my items. I bet you I can get rid of this dagger. I have not used it once. And I have, like, other ranged attacks now. I think I will do that next time I need inventory. There's like healing herbs and spark over here. Big birds. A sign of good luck. Alright, this tree won't talk to me. I wonder if that's because I hurt its brother in that temple. Oh, this one will talk to me. Do I need to get closer? The scary proposition when these are like thorny. Oh, that one actually can't hurt me, but I also can't talk to it. Okay, I can talk to that one. I'm just gonna work my way through them. See if we can get some healing herbs. Do I have a foraging ability yet? I do not. Which is why I suck at foraging. Okay, there seems to be nothing over here. Nope. So I can use my staff to get through here, I think. I channel this dude. Now, like wearing the ring in Lord of the Rings, when you use your staff, it increases your presence on this little Eye of Sauron down here. Now the Imperium might find us. I actually invite them to come because I'm curious if we can take them right now. I'm feeling overconfident. You notice that we have other staves as well. Do they attract the Imperium? Nope. These are normal staves. It's just the Staff of Yendor. Because that's like a very powerful, specific artifact that they are seeking. Okay, so there was an exit up there. Should we go explore over here real quick? There's just like 2 trees here, which means I can probably get like more water bugs or something. I guess we can... Actually, this one will talk to us. Wait. Here we go. You actually just give them water bugs and they let you through. Wrinkled! What's going on, dude? By the way, happy birthday to your dog. The pictures you shared yesterday were amazing. Dude, I always love how happy that dog looks. Oh, shoot. That wasn't a water bug. I don't have my sword out. Let's see if I can get a riposte on these guys. Oh, never mind. They have like ranged attacks. Dude, I don't even need to fight these guys. Let's just leave. She wore the crown to pick you up from work, and then you went to the pet store to get a toy. It didn't seem to bug her. That's awesome. Some dogs, like, just, like, hate wearing, like, I don't know, props, like accessories, like clothes like that. She's such a good sport. That picture that you posted that one time where she was like stuck in between your two doors and just like waiting patiently until you guys got home, like really endeared me to her. She, like, just so calm instead of like freaking out like any other animal or human would do in that situation. Oh yeah, we're getting the oh my god, it has these creepy frog skeletons. What was at this location? A triple key part. So we need to forge the triple key to open this gate to enter the first valley. Although there's also secret tunnels to the first valley, so I wonder if there's multiple options to get in there or if there's benefit to doing both. But while I'm here, I'll see if we can knock off one item on this checklist to forge the key. Indeed, we found the forest temple. Oh, so... Oh my god, this is like a... Look at that. That is terrifying. It's like a skeleton cat dog. Oh my god. Alright, I'm gonna have to face my fears here. I was talking about how I felt like we were feeling pretty buff fighting those centipedes. Oh, look at that. What are you fighting? Dead now. That was game. It dropped meat. Alright, what's this thing have to say? An ancient inscription adorns the wall. You're pretty sure that one glyph stands for a reveal. So, we see a figurine here, and then we see one of these inscription lore fortune tests. These inscriptions usually give you crucial information to solving the puzzle, which usually involves a specific figurine, and there are penalties to like not knowing that. So we're gonna try and pass this at all costs. Right, our odds are looking pretty good right now. The inscription indicates something is revealed by the light of the setting sun. Interesting. Does that mean this only works at a certain time of day? Which conveniently is past time and... Well, this is midday. So I need to let time pass one more... one more, what would you call that? Like, time passage? To be the setting sun. Okay, we gotta fight these things now. I'm terrified. Okay, well, that was easy. He dropped a spirit pearl. Hey, how'd you hurt me? Oh, I don't have my other sword out, that's why. I should keep this second sword in this slot when I hold my staff out, because that'll let me parry while I have my staff out. What is this stuff? Oh, webs? I got webbed outside of this giant spider. A lot of big spiders. Is this some kind of lever? How do I get unwebbed? Attack 3 times or remove. Seriously reduce ability to move and fight. Oh, it puts both of my weapons on a cooldown for a really long time? That would be pretty nasty to get in combat. Okay, this looks like an important room. You spot something valuable glittering between these ancient remains. It's just there, yours for the taking. Loot remains. What could go wrong? Dude, I wrecked you guys. Give me that spirit pearl. Same deal. I do not fear you guys one bit. I got big sword. Hold up. It looked like my sword was still doing 14 damage. It's back down to 12 though because I lost the strength blessing. Is that a bug or am I getting more damage from another source? Okay, looks like I have to go in here. These spider eggs are not edible. You can easily destroy them if you dare. Oh, those are eggs. I thought that was a lever. I think this is where I need the setting sun now. Oh wait, this works. Is this only half open? Alright, well this is gonna be sketchy. Oh, shoot. Hold up. I don't have my weapons out. Shoot, I'm webbed. Not great. Somebody could parry their attack. Or their projectile. Oh, they're scared. Some of these pack monsters like flee too easily. Like I only had to kill one of the big ones and then the other three big ones ran. Alright, appears to be no traps here. I got some keys. I'm gonna wait till evening because I'm afraid I'm gonna miss whatever I need the setting sun for. Actually, I may as well just learn a skill. You have performed a deed that confirms you are wise. As a result, you can learn a new skill or gain a benefit. We can gain diplomacy. You have +2 redraws on diplomacy fortune test. That sounds pretty nice. And I believe we are at the setting sun. So let's just see what that does. That is a temporary switch, it looks like. What did that open? Did it already close? No, this door closed. Alright. Oh, that's a... Okay. So these turrets probably activate if I do this incorrectly. And this will probably tell us how to do it. Alright, I'll spend some spark. Not a great start, though. Yeah, I'll do that. We probably have to camp to get back to the setting sun thing, but let's see what this says. Inscription clearly indicates something is hidden inside a clay figurine. These are all clay skulls. Oh, I can't step on this. Oh, this is open. Alright, well, let's rest. I may as well eat as well. And then we want to wait till evening. Alright, break camp. So I think it's talking about this clay figurine. Let's smash it. There was nothing hidden inside that. What did this say again? Something is revealed by the light of the setting sun. I wonder if there's something indicating which one of those 4 figurines we need to hit. What is this? After many years of disuse, this gate has now become a permanent feature of the wall. Opening it without exhausting yourself will be difficult. Try to open. I have athletics, so +1 redraw. Here I'll become fatigued. Trigger a hazard. One tough gate. Oh, we got a success. The gate bends to your will and yields. Stamina potion. Well, that will cure fatigue. Oh, I can feel the slowness from this fatigue. What did this yellow gate do? Was that this gate? Here's like the last room. Oh, check this out. Is this the setting sun? Is it highlighting one of the skulls? It's hard to tell, but I feel like the setting sun is resting on this skull. Oh! They did not like that. Did I do that wrong? Dude, it had a root sigil in it. That was right. That was sweet. I wish I knew. I thought the turrets would only activate if I picked up the wrong skull. Usually that's how these things work. If something bad happens if you do the wrong thing. But I guess they didn't like you touching any skulls. Sometimes you summon like enemies or something if you use the wrong skull, which is probably what still happen here. This is a little annoying though. Because I could have dealt with these before or opened this chest before. But yeah, what did we just get another root sigil? Pretty sweet. Man. So, we found the root cave last session. And we were told that there were 3 root sigils in the root cave. And we could take 1 freely, or we could take 3, but it would have a permanent effect on the world after that. And I just took 3, partly because I wanted to know what that permanent effect was, and I figured we wouldn't find out if I didn't take 3. But I feel like I'm swimming in root sigils now, and that I really could have only used 1, because I don't really know what these do. Other than like when you imbue them into items. Yeah, that's interesting. I think I have 1 or 2 like back in my chest at camp too. Oh, that guy saw me still. Oh, I'm stuck. I get through. Yo. This chest is loaded. Can you put multiple sigils in one sword? I've only seen the ability to put one sigil in one item. But in the first Unexplored, you could mix and match some sigils. You could add stacks. And actually, I just found a really cool... Let me find it. Tool from the first Unexplored, which I just pasted into chat. That is a link to like a spoiler about all like the tool or the sigil combinations, which did not exist when I first started playing Unexplored 1. And it's pretty sweet. So you can see like what the first game did with sigils. I haven't seen the ability to put more than one sigil in anything yet. And yeah, it does seem like the well-made items are harder to find. I haven't found a single well-made item yet, but you can apparently swap sigils out in rings, so I want to experiment with that. I can put sigils in the staff I have. And I'm curious if I use an enchant scroll on a weapon, if it becomes the equivalent of well-made, and if I can put a sigil in an enchanted weapon. But I also don't want to accidentally waste an enchant scroll doing that, so I'm kind of hesitant to do that. Maybe we should do it for science. I figured I could probably afford to wait until I find a well-made weapon, but maybe we do that just for science. Let's find out. Do rings start with a sigil in them? I'm guessing that they do. We'll experiment with these. So we might go back to Haven and mess around with some sigils and these rings and stuff. I got a bunch of these ancient meringue items. Wow, this is a lot of loot. Triple key part. This is a single piece of key. There are 3 of these pieces in total. If you have them all, you can use this item to reassemble the triple key. Sweet. And this is a bulky item. It will only go in my inventory, and I was just mentioning that I don't think we need this dagger, so I'm going to ditch the dagger and take this tome. We really need to go back to Haven probably to drop off these tomes at some point soon. Alright, let's see if I can sneak back out of here. Dude, that was a fun temple. I liked that setting sun puzzle. Like, that was like a fun... It wasn't like too difficult or anything, but it was like fun to figure out what was going on there. I know the magic is probably gone for future test. Although, you don't know that that's the case until you use a if you decipher one of these stones. Otherwise it's kind of useless. So there's still like an in-game mechanic. It's not like something that you can just spoil yourself on. But like figuring out how that works is pretty fun. Right, I'm gonna eat some meat and rest to remove fatigue. And we are moving onward. Good stuff. Oh yeah, so you said so there's various magical schools like root, flow, and form. Yes, and I don't know what form is. I need to read that. That was the one we just got. A magic sigil represents magic power. It can be fused with objects or environments if you travel to certain spirit worlds or when you use a spirit forge. So I don't know what the form sigil does. But yeah, these are all like magic schools is a good way to put it. And they're all tied to like elemental and like spirit magic things in the world. Like the root sigils are tied to the roots that block the paths and stuff. Yeah, that was just standard description. It didn't really tell us what it does. I'm curious what the form one does. Can I travel here? Okay, I didn't see the path. So here is a clan headquarters. I don't know if these guys are friendly to us or not. Guess we'll find out. Hey, they are kind. Mule steers absentmindedly into the setting sun. Please state your name and your business so I can clear your passage. Being polite, you compliment their appearance. I guess this doesn't count as a diplomacy test, huh? Because I didn't get 2 free redraws. guess I'll spend some spark here. Seems worth it to get access to a clan headquarters. You like mushrooms? It's not uncommon to find edible mushrooms in caves. If you're in a pinch, it might be worth your while to look for them, but know that the dark places are rarely abandoned. Oh hey, a lore master. Or just a regular master? Hello, Wayfarer. I am Edivek, one of Haven's traveling masters. I collect rumors and follow up on leads. Normally, I go back to Haven so I record my findings, or to record my findings for your benefit. But as I have the honor of running into you here, I might as well tell them to you directly. So this guy gives us quests. Research indicates that a magic staff is hidden in a dandelion highland and Aniskerland. A staff like that would aid your quest considerably, especially if I can find a couple of sigils to boost its powers further. I'm one note away. We get a deed, and it would give us some knowledge, which lets us learn more secrets. Fantastic. Anything else I'm able to help you, or tempt you to do? Forgotten treasure. A long-forgotten treasure is hidden in the Forest Temple in Lamulka Wood. That's where we just came from. You do well to investigate and claim whatever you can do for your cause. I'm pretty sure that's where we just were. I'm like damn near certain that's what we just did. Go back. We might have to go back and investigate that. Have you heard of Flow Rock? It is magic and can be made to move. The ancient use it for their technology. Oh, that's what this guy's been talking about. We saw those last stream, and they were like very cool to see. Yeah, the treasure is in here. I wonder if we can complete that deed. The treasure was that root sigil, I'm sure. And of course, like, he doesn't know that, like, we went there, so it makes sense that he still has that knowledge and that task. And, like, as, like, a rumor. But I wonder if we can complete that deed by going back. Oh, this clan is the Faceless people. Zuck, leader of Clan Azernor. You're met with a jovial smile and a hearty clap on the shoulder. Well, hello there, you've come a long way to see us. I am known as Zuck, leader of Clan Azernor around these parts. Are you here to offer your services? Bandits have set up camp in the Roth temple in Lamulka Wood. From this base, they rob travelers all over. We'd like you to deal with these bandits, make them stop thieving peacefully or otherwise. We get a major deed out of it, some clan progress, and the relation between the clan and Haven will be improved by 1 level. Sweet. That's the temple we just came from a few nodes ago as well. Niana, the innkeeper. Hey mate, what you need? I can offer you a place to stay or trade you something to eat. What you got? Whey bread, of course. There is a farm in Lamulka Wood. The farmer is friendly. The other day they let me sit at their table and sleep in their house. That is quite friendly. There's a lake in Lamulka Wood. They say it is magical. Yep, been there, done that. Same intel. Magic lakes, got it. Rem, the trader. My friend, I've got the best wares of any trader for miles around. Great quality, low prices. Anything in particular you want? I'll actually take this potion of cure poison, because I hear poison is pretty nasty, and antidotes are temporary. Alright, you have a deal. Cool. Oh, a smith. I was wondering if we could find weapons and stuff somewhere. I was disappointed the trader just had stuff like that, but I think this is probably the place to be. Zurok looks strong and muscled. My friend, I've got the best wares of any trader for miles around. Great quality, low prices. Anything in particular you want? None of this excites me. Although I kind of want a shield. I might buy this small shield. So we encountered those roly-polies, and they were really tough for us to fight with our weapons. I did have, like, I think I used my attack route to kill them. So there are other ways to deal with enemies like that. But you couldn't parry their attack, but I kind of suspect that you could block their attack, so I kind of want to start carrying a shield around. Which would take up 2 more inventory spaces. Which means I would have to ditch like my bedroll and my backpack or something. Doesn't seem worthwhile. Maybe we get a shield once I drop these scrolls off. Playing like a fighter means you don't have a lot of inventory space because all the fighting stuff is like really heavy. Or really bulky. This is an old shrine dedicated to Hybor and their aspect of the Elder of Flow. Leaving a tribute of food here will attune you to that element. Oh, so Hybor, that's my my culture. Hyborian. Alright, well all this meat is going to spoil, so I may as well give it to you. Hasted. Okay, it doesn't look like it does anything after that. So we are flow attuned, use flow magic in this area without getting presence, and hasted, move much faster. Oh, I still have presence. Oh, I am light-footed. Wow. I guess flow is wind, speed, water aligned. I guess it's like movement aligned. It lets you move through water, it lets you move faster. And then it also like moves rocks, which is kind of like a different aspect of it, I guess. Like specific flow rocks. It seems pretty versatile. I think resting at the inn might allow me to lose my presence. Presence removed. I lost my haste and my meat spoiled. I can offer them a turnip though and get haste back. Sick. This blessing probably goes away too fast for it to be too valuable, but I talk to you? Oh, you're the mushroom guy. Okay, what about you? Flow rocks. Got it. Haste is temporary. Don't see much point of it in a settlement. Well, I think it might only last a day, so I might be able to travel... Well, no, because it would go away at a node if that's the case. I don't know. We'll find out. So I have a feeling this does not connect that directly because there's like mountains here. I feel like we should go back and do these quests real quick. Because these are just like 2 nodes that are near us. So let's go and do that. It should be easy because we've already cleared these areas. Oh, this is that bug. I need to exit and return to menu. Proc-gen creates great things and pointless things at the same time. Yeah. And I actually like the pointless things because it makes it feel less like the game is like catered to the player to always like give you useful things and stuff like that. Well, I'm still hasted. I lost my flow attunement. Right, and treasure. I feel like that would have popped up if it was something that's still accessible. But I'm fast, so we may as well go and check it out again. Oh, it might pop up on this screen. Because this is where the actual temple is. Did you hear that sound? I was wondering if it cleared this. Alright, well, let's see what happens. There's more enemies here. Dual-wielding swords is so sick. I keep missing. Fortunately, they're all running from me. Oh, this one's attacking. Oh, you see that thing? Yo. Are they attacking each other? It's like these two kinds of spiders aren't friendly. Wait, that was a riposte. So I think I can riposte if I pair with my offhand and attack with my main hand. Oh, is there a chest I didn't open by the skulls? Uh-oh. Nope, please die. Wall hacks, you're cheating. Now I'm kind of cheating. Oh, I can attack these webs? Oh no, that was the eggs. So the big one spawns little spiders, but I don't know if it attacks on its own. And yeah, I can't even hurt it. This is like a spider spawning turret that I can't destroy right now. Oh wait, did I not open this one? Is that what it is? I had the silver key. We're not sure what that does yet. There was this again. I don't want to be fatigued, although I just made it more likely that we're going to be fatigued anyways. Fine. The thing is, I kind of don't want to have to rest away the fatigue. I still feel pretty fast with that haste buff, though. And I guess the only reason I didn't want to rest was because of the setting sun thing, but that's not relevant anymore, is it? How do I send them to replace the skulls? I know, right? What? Alrighty. There's supposed to be a deed. We didn't get it though. I think that quest might be bugged. Probably because we did it once already. Actually, I probably need to take the bug report over here so I can remember what it is. Unless there's more treasure in the other skulls, but that doesn't seem like it would be a thing. Because the clue was to get this light in the right spot. Alright, I'm not going to worry about it too much. Also, bug report the respawning sigil. No, that one can stay. Oh, I wonder if it's this one. Hang on. I'm kidding. We can report that because that probably shouldn't be a thing. They actually added a in the patch notes from the patch this week. One of the notes was that saving and reloading won't respawn like trees that you can forage, which I guess was a thing. I camp here. We got interrupted. Alright, well I guess we're not going to finish that quest. Cold. That was goofy. I fell off the level by accident and it teleported me to the beginning, which is where I wanted to go anyways. Vandal? Yeah, it's because I broke the clay things. Oh wait, you're on hustle. I saw like a moving thing and I instantly started like charging up my sword. Get out of here while I slowly little walk. Are you gonna go hustle on me, bruh? Alright. Oh, shoot. I just wrecked so many spiders and now these ones are giving me trouble. Can I get past these things? This barrier is built out of stacked switch shrooms. Striking on a nearby lone shroom with a weapon will act as a lever to open this gate. Oh, not winded. They're running away now. Ooh. Wolf tail. Just a weed. I wonder if I have to like do something to make that valuable. Because it's not saying that like I wasn't able to forage anything. It's saying that it's just a weed. It is random. Hey, what's up, Take here? Part of the reason I wondered that is because people are discussing that on the Discord, and it sounded like one of them thought that was the case too. So I just pulled like 5 or 6 of them, the same result. So I thought maybe it was the same deal. All right, deal with the bandits. What is Rogue Warrior? A warrior is harassing travelers at a standing stone in the fields of Relic. Okay, so this is the temple we were at. Well, I guess we're gonna be able to steal their treasure now. Actually, I can probably deal with them peacefully. I am quite diplomatic. In fact, this is a ring of charisma. Let me put away my my weapon as a show of goodwill. Ring of charisma +1. Mord looks at you uneasily. Who are you? This is our territory. You're trespassing. Neutral. I cannot abide. Alright, solid start. Thanks, buddy. Let's work this out. Okay, you may pass, but keep in mind our home, our rules. Greetings, I am Morid, leader of this bunch. What brings you to me and my kin? Pacify, offer friendship, take your leave. Offer friendship? Does that make me become a bandit? You consider persuading them to stop raiding. You know your way around in the world, and allying with you gives them street cred, so being a friend is super useful, right? Okay, this is a good start to the fortune test. Boom. Ah, so you can... Whoa, just got a bunch of stuff. So you can help me in all sorts of interesting ways. Yeah, I'd like to be your friend. You make a good argument. We shall change our ways. Boom. Bandits dealt with. Wait, so now be my friend went away and pacify is here. That's interesting. Don't steal. Yeah, I'll be careful. I don't want to piss him off again, right? Or like undo what we just did. Hold up. Can I meditate here? Do I need to drop the broken wing? Wait, that's not possible, is it? I don't even want to pretend to attempt to do that. Okay, it's just the broken wing stuff. It's slightly annoying how that removes your ability to meditate for spark, which is what you can normally do with those. Although that might have been removed in the last update, which might be why that's different, because apparently you're able to do that like forever. I think that got changed. Okay. Now what? Do I gotta turn that quest in? Or can I just like leave? Maybe we should see, like, try and turn that in. Hopefully this isn't cold. This unknown hardship. Cold and wet, -1 hope. Rip. I guess I should have camped. That was greedy. Simply looking at this guide stone energizes you. Damn, I need the foraging skill. I'm bad at this. We tried to harvest like 10 things. All I got was one stinking berry. Well, I've got some sparks. Oh, did my things really spoil when I lit the fire? Wait, where's my berries, though? Here they are. 2 days? I'm gonna eat them. Plus 2 health, baby. Hey, what up, Zion? What's going on? Travelers are having a heated debate around a map. It seems they can't make up their minds which path should be the best. Well, we always know best. Let's tell them what to do. Failure right away? I kind of want to see what this does, and I have a lot of spark, so let's do this. I want the good outcome. Like the really good outcome. I feel like I should take the redraws. I'm adding a lot of bad tokens to this pool. There it is. The travelers are happy with your advice and reward you for your trouble. That was not worth it. A highboard carving? That's a fun encounter, though. I haven't seen that one before. And to be clear, that was not worth our trouble because I already have like a lot of wealth. Like that highboard carving is like a dent in our net worth. At the beginning of the game, carvings like are worth a lot, but we have like gems and spirit pearls and all kinds of cool stuff now. You just told us we could find some prey. I heard that shadow fades live in the Timalelu forest. Never seen one though. Don't know anybody that did actually. I want to find a shadow fade. Oh, they're all the way in like the corner of the world. It's only level 2. The thick vegetation of the Timalelu forest is teeming with life. Whether the terrain takes the form of impregnable jungles or soothing sun-dappled glades, keeping true to your bearings may be challenging. Some very outrageous rumors tell of a true living forest of snap trees in the Timalelu forest. As rumor has it, these trees are no mere solitary guardians. They're governed by a sentient being hidden in the heart of the forest. Interesting. Whenever I see the word impregnable like that, I think of Game of Thrones. And what's the character's name? Is it Bronn? They're talking about like that fortress that's like in the top of like the mountain, the Vale or whatever. And he's told that it's impregnable. He's like, I'll pregnate the bitch. What is the gold Ankh on black with a 1 near the bottom of the map? Imperial threat is what that means. Oh, it's a fort? I actually haven't been to one of them yet. So, oh, this is actually a clan headquarters, too. Clan Sand Riders. They're, like, Imperial influence, and they hate everyone else. And if you, like, lose a character, the Imperial takes over more, so you end up with, like, a lot of these tiles. I thought one of you was a clan leader. Oh, they must be over here. Is this a clan leader? There you are. Take your leave. Okay. I mean, I just made peace with some bandits for you guys. You could at least, like... Oh, whatever. A thank you would have been nice. But I'll just go. I see what you guys really appreciate here. Alright. Well, the world is our oyster. We can do whatever we want. We need to go back to Haven, but it's so far away. I think we should go and do this stuff first. Whoa, I can travel up here? Let's go. Magic staff time. Now this is Serpent Gate down here. I still don't have any air sigils. Or sky sigils. Otherwise it'd be nice to get this one out of the way. Oh, also poison, which I haven't had to deal with yet. Hopefully we can maintain that. Oh, I'm not hiding at all. Ooh, tag team with the root tree. I've never seen these flowers before, that's cool. No? You don't want to talk to me? Have you gotten pretty far in this game yet, Take Care? I'm really excited to see what more of the main quest has in store. I feel like we can put a pretty good dent in it today. Ooh. That one almost got me. Ugh. Huh. Wait, there's magic treasure here, right? How do I proceed? There's probably like a cave or something. I was just up here, right? I'm feeling a little lost. I need to go back to the beginning and find my bearings. Okay, here's the start. Let me go right this time. I think I went this way the first time, actually. There's nothing up here. Seemingly. Wait. I thought that was a rat climbing down the wall. It's a bird. That makes more sense. No? Fine. It's the beginning again, right? I think I haven't gone this way. Am I missing something? Is there like a thing to climb somewhere that I'm missing? You know what's interesting is we don't have a deed for magic treasure either, which would normally show up. I feel like something may not have been generated correctly here. Oh, there's something at the top? I do like to assume operator error first, but if I can't find it, I might bug report it, but it sounds like Hellclan saw something. Oh, for the treasure. Yeah, but usually there's a deed as well. That would pop up for this kind of event. And that would show up like right here under that. Alright. I'm just gonna bug report this in case and move on. I don't see anything to really indicate that there's something here. There's another Dandelion Highland. Oh, here's another ruin with a triple key part. This ruin feels pretty chill so far. Ooh, I did not hurt you one at all. There we go. Ooh. Oh, these are boars. Yo, these are going to be a true test of our strength. Yo, we can kill boars. We're like invincible. The first time I ran into a boar, like, it wrecked me so hard. Ouch. Great. First trap I did not, or the first button where I did not look for traps. Of course I walked into it. I'm about to get wounded. Yeah, I normally search for traps for any of these, any levers, any chests in areas like this, but it's easy to forget sometime. I was riding my high from defeating the boars and I just forgot. We find a key? Dude, look how hard this test is. There's 3 failures and then a +1 success token. I should check the walls. I might be missing a nook that has a key in it. Oh, this. Oh, you know what? When I when I was standing over here, I saw this, and then when I entered this room, I was like over here, and I didn't notice this because it was like at the bottom of that screen. I was like, oh, I must have just seen like a normal entrance. I thought my eyes were playing tricks on me. I totally saw that the first time, but I was like, oh, that must have been the door, because I didn't see it the second time. Or just like a moment later. Alright, we got a idle puzzle over there. This is new. I don't know what this is. Okay, there's like a new kind of puzzle here for me. Oops. This is a bigger radius in my staff. This doesn't do anything, or I can't interact with it directly. Shoot. Alright, this will probably tell me what I need to do here. Sure, I will trade my time. Inscription clearly indicates something is hidden inside a clay figurine. That's usually the obvious part. I'd really like to know which one. Alright, dead end. Looking for traps. Wait. And the whole thing lights up? Well, that's the only place we have to go. I'm not sure what's gonna happen to me. Oh, nothing. Okay. That looks important. Actually, that's one of the things that summons, like, exploding skulls. There's a skull lever over here, and another one of those things. Alright, let's go up here first, because it looks like a dead end. Oh. Of course I drew the failure. Am I okay with the failure here? I want to get a success. Because this tree might harass me while I'm trying to, like, deal with this stuff, which can be annoying. Rang puzzle box. That doesn't look like the right image. An ancient puzzle box takes skill to open and often contains a prize. You can still attempt to open this box. Interesting. I still have my Ring of Charisma on. I can probably swap that out for stealth. The script is a magic incantation. You can try to read it to invoke the spell it represents, or you could try and identify the spell first. Well, we may as well try to identify it. See, if you get this, you end up triggering it anyways. Will briefly inhibit nearby magic. wonder if that allows me to use this. This is probably a negative thing, but let's see what it does. I haven't seen that inhibit thing yet. This will trigger nearby magic. So that had been inhibited by this one. Wait, do I want to trigger this magic? Because I don't know if it's good or bad magic. These things usually summon flaming skulls. Let's see if that happens. Oh, nope, it summons spiders. Okay. This will inhibit magic. Cool. Kind of wondering if this would summon spiders if I didn't use that. I feel like it might have. Does this do anything yet? No. Oh? Root Smash. That gives me some Root Smash, huh? Oh, you know what's interesting? You can't fail these. So you either identify it or you identify it with while setting it off. That's interesting. I don't think I've ever noticed that before. Let's open that. This probably sets off summons enemies again. Triggers magic. Yeah, I bet you that's what it does. I'm not even gonna bother with it. Something in a clay figurine. So one of these should be open now? Yep. Okay. This will summon something. That is distinctly different than triggering magic. Oh, this summons something's at here, and the ones that trigger magic summon things here. Unless these do different things, I kind of want to test that theory some more. Although I'm guessing that will always summon something. Well, we're going to set off whatever this one is. Inhibits magic. I'm going to use that to pull this again. So this is going to go off, but we're probably inhibiting it. Oh, it is not being inhibited. Okay, so that theory feels pretty sound to me so far, at least in this layout of temple, that there's a version of it where these will always summon things in here. I'm fairly confident that that'll always happen for any room in this temple, at least. Alright, this is a little interesting. Hey, what up, False Lobster? How was day one of your vacation? Much better than yesterday. I'm happy to hear that. It's funny, like, not even funny. It's kind of sad how in a lot of jobs that like taking time off often leads to a lot of stress either before or after or both of the time you took off, because a lot of places don't have like any mechanisms in place to like allow someone to actually not like work for several days. I always find that like annoying because I feel that a lot whenever I take time off. The incantation will open an important door and summon something. I wonder if there's another one that will inhibit the summoning. Actually, probably not. It's the only thing. Pretty burnt out. It's been a wild year. I tend to go in cycles where I get burnt out, but usually it ends at some point and things like ease off for a bit. Oh my god. That definitely summoned stuff. Okay, looks like they're all afraid of us now. Darkness in this game is way less severe than the original. Well, there are caves that are pitch black. A lot of them are like this, though. And yeah, I kind of don't like being in these areas without my staff out, because I feel like depending on people's display settings, they might not be able to see this very well. So I'll try to keep my staff out a lot. But it can be hard, like, swapping back into combat when my staff is out. But I imagine this is a lot better for people. Like this, I'd rather have my staff out when that happens. Another high boar carving. See no traps. Whoa. Ring of Charisma +1, Ring of Protection +1, and another triple key part. Dope. Got me a large key. Probably opens this. Silver key gained. You're not too interested in this game, mainly because half the time you can't see / understand what's happening. Oh. Is it because in the darkness you can't see that well? Wait, so did anything tell us how to interact with this puzzle? Was there a place I could use this key? Oh, you don't even like get the world mechanics. That's fair. And I don't know what these do yet. Can I hit this? Oh. On a timer of some sort. I had a feeling that would happen. I need to like heal. Dude, we're getting stacked. Yo, why wouldn't it let me use these water bugs at that tree? I can reserve my meat. Preserve it. Let's do that because it's about to spoil. Oh, great, my healing herb spoiled. Could have used one of those. Although, if I used my healing herbs instead of preserving my meat, the meat might have spoiled. How many characters is this world? This is our first character, and we're like 120 days in. This guy's going the distance. And there is like a soft final run where like I think the world just gets so difficult that it will fail at some point. Like you won't, like the difficulty just gets too high. But also, I don't think it's in the game yet, but there's supposed to be a point where the game, you do get a true final character, and the game lets you know ahead of time. So there's a lot of pressure on that run in particular to complete the game. And also, if you die in the last area, death is permanent. So there's like a few like things that are final in those ways. Yes, he is going for speed. Did I rest? No. Oh, whoops. I just rested way too much. We are going to speed. We have the quickness hope trait, and we are very fond of the quickness, or the haste buff. Wait, so why does this set off all the time now? What do these things do? I have to eat again. Wait, I need to eat. All right. Oh. Are there any more of those? No, that's all of them. Do those do nothing? I can't figure out what those are for. Alright, well it would seem that there's treasure inside one of these clay figurines, but we don't know which one. Whoa, these are like teleport bats? That's scary. Not on my watch. Yo, the quadruple power attack feels good. The last one, of course. We got some coins for our trouble. Alright, I guess we've done everything that's in this temple. Although I'm still not 100% clear what those weird things I was stabbing were doing. And that temple was just part of this larger ruin. So we have a key now, which should open this very difficult lock to pick. Oh? The Spirit Forge discovered? What is this? Hang on, I gotta see this during the day. Interesting. Oh, is this where I go into an item? There's no sigil here. What do I want to put on here? The staff or a ring are the only items I have. So I don't know what this is going to do. I'm thinking that it might upgrade one of my items, so I wonder if we'd rather upgrade the staff or a ring, or it's going to let us like swap out the sigil. I'm not completely sure. I feel like either the staff or ring of protection is what I want to put on here. Getting like a really buff staff might be cool in this game. Let's see what this does. Yo. Enter the spirit world. So here's the sigil that was inside the staff. It's a flame sigil. It looks like I can swap that out if I want. We could test what the... I'm guessing if I leave, it's permanent. I think there's more to do in here. I kind of want to know what the form sigil does. But I don't want to test it in case it's, like, bad. The root sigils do that attack root thing, which is pretty cool. And in general has been stronger than the fireball, seems to be. But we also have the attack root item. Yeah, exactly. Like, you can dive into the spirit of a magic item and mess with the internals. So, in, like, the game lore, when you learn about spirit forges, I think how it explains them is that they allow you to go inside of an item and unlock, like, its inner powers or something like that. And this is the first time I've seen one, so I don't really know how it works. I wonder if the root sigil is going to be better than the fireball one. I might be able to change the sigil later at a normal forge anyway, so I'm not going to worry about it. Oh, that's a hostile thing. Let me sneak past it. Or it's a potentially hostile thing. Okay, so this is new right here. Oh. Who asked earlier if you could put multiple sigils in one item? Because this appears to be the mechanism for that. I need to find the spirit key, it looks like. Is Gia Item Worlds? I don't know what that is. I wonder if you upgrade the staff to get more sigil slots? Maybe. I have Scrolls of Enchantment. Oh, that felt good. Proto potion gained. We're going to try and hold on to that because it'll convert into a potion in the real world. Where is it though? I don't even see it. Too many items. Here it is. Proto potion. It'll heal you if you drink it inside the spirit world. If you bring it back to the real world, it'll transform into regular potion. Hopefully something useful. Okay, so I think I know how to make this work. Oh wait, these are teleporters. That's not a hostile thing. This is a hostile thing. You're disturbed by the bulbous spirit head? This guy's like dropping, actually, I don't want to know what he's dropping. Dude, the bulbous spirit head is because we are so smart in the spirit world. Spirit key get. So that brings us back here. Enter spirit world? Whoa. The game just went Inception on us. Guess we're going deeper. Got a proto gun. I'm actually gonna save to open doors. Uh-oh. Another potion. Searching for traps is a... Or, I'm not searching for traps. Sneaking is a bit strong in the spirit world. I feel. Those things are creeping me out. Oh, here's another one. Oh, here's more. Okay, those ones didn't activate. Some of them are only activated by placing the spirit key. What? Oh, I don't have my second sword out. Was there... There was a door where we came in, right? So this goes deeper, it doesn't take us back? I wonder if I can do this for multiple items, or if the staff is like it. Shoot. More pearls. I think I can only grab one of these at a time. Certain items, when you pick them up, he like holds it up. So you can't just like run over a bunch of items. It actually takes like time to like pick them up. So that's a full clear of this. So I'm wondering if I use this spirit key. There's a door there, so I'm guessing if I go back up, I'm going to be able to put something, a sigil in there. But what happens if we go deeper? Where's my proto gun? Oh, is the proto gun bulky? I wonder if it didn't actually pick up the proto gun because I didn't have inventory space for it. Oh, here it is. It has a root staff symbol, and it is bulky, but I have room in my inventory because I put the magic staff in there. That's an attack root. So normally you have to get one of these turrets to shoot those doors to open them. But if you have the proto gun, you can can open them yourself. Anything down here? Another door, another key, another chest. Wait. Dude, how deep does this thing go? I think I know what to do with our our additional sigils. Seems like there is a use. I wonder if if adding more sigils just gives it more charges, or if it makes it stronger. I'd really like to see it make it stronger. I feel like we could survive in this place for a really long time if we wanted to. And collecting like tons of proto potions has a lot of value to it. Oh, here's a spirit key. I could just place that in there, but what else is here? Guessing I have to put that in this. This is cool. This is by far the longest spirit journey I've been on. Uh-oh. Jesus. You know what? A lot of dudes. Oh, here's like spirit inhabitants. Are you guys friendly? Can we talk? Doesn't seem so. Oh my god. Let's go fight away from that. Does my sword power attack force back? Seems to break through their parries. Maybe because my sword's a lot bigger than theirs. I think is a thing with parries. Yeah, I click once and it uses like 3 charges. Oh shoot. I'm actually draining spirit health pretty quickly here. Oh. Just for a spirit key. So I just went through like 6 gates of spirit keys. Couldn't I have just used the first one and put it in whatever this one is meant for? I feel like I could have. Instead of going all the way here. I don't... Like, a spirit key is a spirit key, I feel. I may as well keep using this proto gun, because we're probably going to get another one anyways. I'm gonna use a proto potion here in a second. Alright, last proto gun charge. Open. We've already opened that. Do you guys think this ends at any point, or do you think it's infinite? Ooh. Oh yeah, that was a full heal. It probably should have been obvious. I guess I could have waited longer. I don't know if there's a wounded status in the spirit realm. At some point I should probably just leave, right? Yeah, there's another one. Should we leave after this one? The deeper we go, the longer it's going to take us to leave too, right? Oh shoot, this guy's here. So I do think I could probably leave right now with that key. I could explore to hit up this chest. There's 2 chests over there. That might be worth it. Farming up some potions in here feels pretty valuable. Plus 999. What is this? Just a train feature I've never seen before. Feels unlikely. Alright, I'll go back to sneaking. I was getting a little impatient here. I have 6 proto potions. Yo. And they're all stacking. Last time that meant that they will all turn into the same type of potion. It'd be pretty sweet if if these turned into like 6 healing potions. Can I sneak by this thing? What do you guys think? Do we do one more? Oh, this is the last one. There's no door here. Okay, they do end. Ooh. At least we know. If I had left like one before, I would have thought that was final. Do I need to put that key back? This should do something, right? I was removing spirit keys as I moved along. I wonder if they all have to be in place for this to work. Did I take another one out? Let me try and put these back. Probably gonna cost me a spirit potion. Wait, no, we took one from here, right? That was the final one. I don't remember how this one started. We took this one to put it in there. I think we took this and put it in there. Oh, this one I took out, so I could have done that backwards. And then this one, I am losing health fast. Do I just have to stand here? I feel like I screwed this up at the end here. Like, this seems like it should do something, right? Let me try one more thing. Right, hold up. Let's not die. Okay, this is still doing nothing. Alright, I'm gonna swap that key one more time. Because I'm pretty sure we took it from here and put it here the first time. Why are my swords away? Okay. This seems to just do nothing, so I'm gonna leave. That one looked different than the other ones too. So maybe we're not supposed to do anything there, but it definitely looks like something you should interact with. Oh! That left the entire spirit realm. Okay, so spirit key turned to jewelry, proto-gun changed to attack route. It looks like the proto potions, even though they stacked, turned into different things before. That might have been a bug that got fixed. So we got a potion of excellence, blind fury, stamina, and 2 healing potions. Wait, so what happened? I'll drop the spirit root so I have room to pick up our item. What does blind fury do? You gain the ferocious condition. In addition, you're blinded for 10 seconds, during which you deal double damage. That is interesting. Potion of excellence. Temporary gives you excellence. Your melee strikes deal +1 damage. Cannot be parried and ignore heavy armor. Alright, those seem like some sick upgrades. Wait, so nothing happened. After all that. We were never able to interact with the places where it seemed like you were supposed to put things. And hang on, there was an update related to Spirit Forges, which I kind of glossed over because I didn't want to get spoiled. Let me see if I can read what that was. Wait, no, it's the Prime Elemental Forge. Which must be a different one. Spirit Forge must be different. Alright, hang on. I need to camp. That's done. Here we go again. Let's see if we can figure it out. So this has a form sigil in it. Did the enchanting system change? How do you mean? Like in any of the recent updates? a dead end. Oh, I got a riposte. I still can't figure out how those work. I'm guessing if I parry an attack, there's a chance to do it, but I don't know how good the chance is, so I can't tell if I'm like doing it like correctly or not. But the fact that I'm doing them randomly, I'll just accept it that it's like a skill that sometimes I'll proc a riposte. Like, you were able to enchant back in Haven just by dragging and dropping in the sigil. That was a normal forge. This is a spirit forge, so they're different. You can still do that, presumably. Do I have a spirit key? No. Damn, I'm getting wrecked in the beginning here, huh? Whoa. I think that's supposed to be on my back, but it's like... really far back. What advantages does this hold over a normal forge? Well, I don't know yet, but it seems like you can put multiple sigils into it, or it's supposed to improve the item somehow, I think. I feel like I should be able to use this. Oh, you can use sigils like consumables. I didn't know that. You can use this form sigil to boost one of your items. Adding a form sigil to weapons typically increases their offensive potential, where applying it to rings or armor will likely offer some protection against ellipses. That must be filler. That looks like a placeholder. I should point that out. Adding a sigil to an item is easy. However, you'll need access to a forge if you want to remove sigils to an item. Oh, you can always add sigils to an item? Yo, I can put this sigil onto my Staff of Firebolts. I wonder if I unlocked extra slots in the Staff of Firebolts then. That must be what happened. So let's try this with the ring. And test this theory. Yeah, okay. I think that's what's going on here. Alright. Oh wait, no, we need to leave this here. By descending spirit world layers, you're able to increase the item's plus power. It's not the plus, I think it's the number of sigils that you put in it. Which I believe is separate from the enchantment. Because I have... Oh, maybe I don't have them in the spirit world, but I have scrolls of enchantment already too. Alright, let's run through the spirit world. See what happens. This is pretty worthwhile too, because that potion loot is some of the best loot I've seen in the game. Like, this is like very good loot in this area. Get all these spirit pearls. Wait, it's not picking these up. There we go. We're gonna be rich. Don't make more guys. Thank you. No. All right. gotta deal with a couple of these. I don't want that thing to wake up. I think that won't wake up until I use a key, because it's probably supposed to be used to open that door. Oh, shoot. I'm gonna have to use one of these potions soon. Okay, do I have a key yet? No, not here. Man, that plus health upgrade would have been nice here, huh? A little more mileage out of these potions. Small spirit treasure? First time I've seen that. This is a small piece of proto-material that you can bring back to the real world. If you do, it'll transform into an item. Okay. Same idea as all the other... Oh, that's a thing. Same idea as all the other proto-items, I guess. But that's probably going to turn into... trading goods. Okay. Whoa, I was not ready for you. My weapon's not even out. Stop it. The spirit world death fatal? No, it kicks you out and it locks the spirit world for good. Now, I don't know if that means we can't use this forge on another item, or if it means that this item is done for good. I don't really want to find out. Usually pretty beneficial to clear them. Now that they spawn potions, it feels like it's not too hard to get through them usually. Although it's easy to see how easily it can get out of hand. Like on the last one for the staff, that place was getting really hairy. Just the specific spirit world. So in a normal spirit world, there's like treasure in it that you want to try and get. So if you die, you just like miss out on being able to get that treasure. Alright, proto gun time. Do I have a key? No. I need to use this. Oh, I think it did the riposte automatically. Hang on, let me try something here. I don't know, I gotta experiment with that some more. Oh. I was trying to avoid that. I guess I should have played that a little slower. There's a bunch of chests over there. It's probably worth doing this because I'm pretty sure I could just take this key directly to the big gate. We'd be done. They should fuzz the timing on those things because you can actually deal with them pretty reliably, it seems. Here, I want to... Can't figure this riposte thing out. Ah, okay, check this out. Okay, consistent riposte. I figured it out. Parry attack. I know how to do it now. Hey, what up, Vectus? Still going? Yeah. It's only been 3 hours. Play RimWorld? I don't know. I don't know if I would stream it. That seems like a game that you have to spend a lot of hours in. Like, if I feel like I'd probably end up having to stream that for like months. And I don't know if I'm into that commitment. I'm probably interested in playing that just as like a personal game at some point. Oh my god, I just fell off the level. It was actually probably fine. You think I'd like it? Yeah, I bet you I would. Wait, how do you open the doors, Vectus? Is there another way? It's the only way I know. Oh yeah, you can use the guns, but you don't always have the guns. I have a gun on me now, actually, which means I can do that, like, more safely. Because you can pretty much sneak past all the turrets, so if you have a gun, you can just, like, sneak past everything. Which is why you had a lot of difficulty, yeah. It took me a while to figure that out. It's not very intuitive. Which is cool because a lot of things in this game give you a bit of an aha moment. Wait, when you did this, a bug deleted your primary weapon? How did that work? Was that a spirit forge like this? Yeah, this is a spirit forge. Yeah, you put the weapon on this pedestal to open it. Yeah, if I streamed multiple times a week, there's like a lot more potential to what I could do. And like, how many things I could do. I don't know how much of my normal audience would be into like RimWorld or not. It'd be worth to test something like that sometimes. I'm always interested in trying stuff like that. It can be hit or miss if I branch too far out of what I tend to play. Yeah, that sucks, Vectus. Did you report that one? Oh, come on. Uh-oh. Give me the chest. Oh my god. I was holding down click to charge up my sword attack, and then I picked up the proto gun, which automatically goes into your primary slot for a moment while you hold it. And I spent the entire 2 proto guns thinking I was just charging up my attack. I thought I was like, oh my god. I thought I was like deflecting those shots or something. I was shocked, but no. Dude, where the hell did I put the spirit key? Overlap of roguelike interest in RimWorld is pretty high. You do like watching RimWorld? Yeah, I'm sure people would be into it, I guess. Well, some bugs are hard to track down, Vectus. Like, that might have not been something that happens all the time. It could be like a rare thing due to like some other condition and you're in the level you are on. What do proto guns become when you leave? They become random primary like consumable items. Like they could become like this attack root, or probably this blinking shard, stuff like that. Have I been this way yet? I'm like super confused right now. Okay, I have not, because those guys would not exist. I just got like really lazy. I'm tired of stealthing through. Where's Swordmaster? Time to charge. Might stealth this one. Just because I don't want this thing to shoot me while I'm grabbing these chests. There's no major reason to save the proto guns, but that would have been a bunch of free door opens, which would have been nice. Large spirit treasure. I wonder what that's going to turn into. The small one's probably going to be like a Roth carving, and that one's going to be... I don't know. What if that turned into like a sigil or something? Well, sigils can exist here, so that wouldn't make sense. Like, I could open this door with a proto gun right now. Am I looking unexplored? I think unexplored is really cool so far. I would not be playing it as much as I have if I wasn't enjoying it. So I really want to see if we can get a win on this save. I guess I gotta deal with these guys. I should heal. Because I think this is week 4 in a row that I've been streaming it. So they dropped a spirit pearl. Strike me, dude. Oh shoot, I wasn't ready for that guy on the other side. Alright, let's get through this thing. Oh, is this the last one? Yeah, there's no door. So this didn't go as deep as the last one. Interesting. Wait, where's the exit? I fall off. Nice. Later, suckers. Large spirit treasure became jewelry. Proto gun became attack root. I didn't think I had a proto gun still. Small spirit treasure became jewelry. What? They both became jewelry? Shouldn't the large one have been something different? Maybe we rolled low or rolled high. Maybe it's like a probability thing. Cure poison, excellence, and clarity. No healing potions. Too bad. Take ring of protection +1. So now, check it out. Because I put the ring through the Spirit Forge, I can now put more sigils in it. So that's what it unlocks, is sigil slots. Okay. I have a test. I have 3 scrolls of enchantment. I've been saving this for a well-made item, but I'm vaguely curious if enchanting an item allows you to put sigils in it. So I'm going to enchant my longsword and see if it allows us to put a sigil in it. Potentially, I wouldn't call it a waste of the longsword because it's our primary weapon, like, for the entire game so far. So having it be +1 would be nice, but ideally we were looking for a magic item to replace it with anyways. But let's see what happens here. Scroll enchantment line start. They have a lot of these, like, code call things floating out there that they're wanting people to report, so I'll report that one. Enchanting a blinking shard sounds like a waste. That's a consumable. Alright, longsword. Longsword +1. Now, the question is, can I enchant it? No. And it cannot be placed into the Spirit Forge. So, yep, kind of a waste. I mean, we're going to get value out of that +1, but long-term value would have been better somewhere else. Okay, that was good science, though. Now what I want to test is I want to... Okay, check this out. We have fireballs. Staff of Firebolts +1. We just unlocked it in the Spirit Forge. I'm going to put a root sigil in the Staff of Firebolts. It is now a Staff of Homing Spikes +2. I'm out of charges. I just put another root in it, and it's now a Staff of Poison Spikes +3. It's still Staff of Poison Spikes +3. Did that consume my root sigil? No. So it looks like I'm capped out there. Or at least I can't put more root sigils in it. Will it take other sigils? No, it seems like we're tapped out. So that seems neat. So I have a Ring of Protection now. I'm going to put another Form Sigil in it. Because I want it to be like more protection, and this already has a Form Sigil in it. That's what makes it Ring of Protection. Ring of Shielding +2. Wards you against a single physical attack. Goes into cooldown for 5 seconds after each use. Sweet. And there's a minor typo in there. You wonder if what controls what effects an item has is strictly the sigils inside? Like if all stabs are the same except for the sigils inside? I suspect that is the case. Because that's how Unexplored 1 worked. But everything obviously isn't going to be the same. Dude, this is cool. So, yeah, we can remove the sigils if I take it to a forge. What do Spirit Pearls do? They're just money. Oh my god, I have a lot of them. They're for trading. We could science all the combinations, and I actually kind of want to write down what we just saw. It'd be nice to like start up a resource for that. We should probably wait till the game's more developed in case some of that stuff changes, but that's pretty cool. But I'm like curious what the flow ones do and stuff. Yes, to the spreadsheets. I don't know, maybe I'll do that one in Paint. Very cool. So I feel like I should be unlocking another one of my rings, but I don't want to do the spirit world again right now, so we're going to do some more normal exploration first, and I'll come back. It'd probably be optimal to unlock, like... Probably just want more of my rings. I don't need to unlock, like a bunch of rings if I can only wear 2. Actually, that's a good excuse to actually just unlock 2 rings right now, isn't it? Alright, we'll go do one more. I can speed through it this time. I don't really want to waste more time, or it's not waste, but I don't want to spend more time in the spirit world because we've been doing it so much already. But let's unlock one more ring so we have 2 fully unlocked rings to use. I'm going to unlock my other ring of protection. Well, it doesn't matter because you can always swap the things. I'm going to do the ring of stealth because I want to see what corresponds to stealth. So you guess with forges, we'd be able to just have maxed out set of rings and staves and then switch the sigils out as we want. Yes, exactly. Now forges are kind of rare, so it's not easy to actually like swap things out. Although I guess I could swap things out here. Because I can do this right here. Oh! This is a sky sigil in it. Hold up, that is huge. Yo, 16 damage? So +1 sword gave me +2 damage on my power attack. That's actually pretty significant. This is our first sky sigil in this character or this world's lifetime for us. But I have seen them in the last world I played. And yeah, now that we know sky correlates with stealth. But you know what's really good about that is I've been needing a sky sigil because that's how you wake up the serpent gates. There's a serpent gate right here, so I'm gonna remove the sky sigil and put it in the serpent gate. And I'm gonna pop a root sigil in here and see what that does. I'm wondering if a normal forge will let you remove multiple sigils, or if you have to go in here to get beyond the first one. We'll find that out soon, too. We're going to do a lot of science today. I'm excited. Alright. Well, let's unlock this ring real quick. So there is value to having more than one, or more than 2 fully unlocked rings, because you can swap out rings situationally. But I'm just gonna go for 2 right now, and we'll have like our primary kit, because I don't want to like spend a million hours in the spirit world this stream. It seems like this is a pretty good place to like unlocking items can really raise your power cap. And we have like a bunch of sigils that we were like wondering what to do with. This says Energies of Doom RL's assembly system. I don't know Doom RL's, but I know Jupiter Hell's, and I can see some of the comparisons there. So if Doom RL is even like more similar, then I can totally see that. There's nothing over here. Let's go. You love games where you can swap bits around and combine them. That must be why you like Cogmind, right? But yeah, it's always fun, like, making your own item. And it's like, it's not like a crafting system in the traditional sense, but it is like crafting and tailoring your own item, which is pretty sweet. Oh, where's my weapon? Understandable rules or like simple rules, and like the existence of like a traditional crafting system usually means like there's like a huge crafting system involved with like lots of like ingredients and lots of recipes, and it's usually like a core focus of like progression in the game, and like usually it involves like grinding and stuff to like build stuff, because like the ingredients are usually like common and like plentiful. You just have to like get them. A system like this, the ingredients are rarer, and like you only use like one or two to like swap things around. It's definitely like different, and I like that a bit more because I don't care for like crafting systems too much when that's not like those grindier ones. So something like smaller like this, where it's like not like a focus on the game, but it's like a pretty big mechanic, like feels a lot better to me. Is there actually anything over here? I feel like I'm supposed to leave, but where does this go? Ooh, Spirit Pearl Land. Hold up. We're gonna be rich! Oh, I didn't realize you can pick up more than one of these at a time. I feel like I couldn't always do that. Warded! The ring! It's doing something! So if I had 2 rings of protection, would I be able to be like perma warded? Or like, you know, have double uptime essentially? Yeah, it seems awesome. I want to try making 2 of those. Wow, see, I just got warded again. That's huge, because sometimes like the parries miss, or there's like too many enemies around. And that should affect more than just things that I can parry. Like, I might not need a shield anymore if I have a ring of shielding, because it'll block things that my parries won't block. Dude, that ring is carrying us right now. Oh, that's awkward generation. Dude, the guy's like flying. That's cool. Were they always flying? Never noticed that before. Do I have a proto gun? No. Do the sigil altars in the deeper levels do anything? Oh, can I not get here? Maybe this one will do it. They don't have the range. There wasn't a teleporter here, was there? The Spirit Pearl. I don't have any proto guns in this world. Because I just entered this one. I think this is bugged, actually. Not generated properly. I think one of those is supposed to be in range of this. Maybe I can aggro the ones on the other side? Right, they transform when you leave the spirit world. Hello? Alright, can I use my blinking root in here? My blinking shard? Ha! That is why I have that item. I've used the staff to shoot aggro the turrets. Maybe? Dude, this warded is carrying. Like in the spirit worlds, like chip damage is what was like wrecking us. And that's like exactly what this warded ring is preventing. I'm gonna get 2 of these and see if they stack. Like if one goes on cooldown and the other one's like okay. Between that and our like amazing parrying skill, we would have like really good like damage resistance uptime. Like, we might not even need armor. Yo. Be strong. Honestly, making our sword +3 would probably be insane. We'd be doing 20 damage on a power attack. We need to find a magic sword to do that with, though, so I can also get, like, have it be flaming or something. So it seems like most items have 3 sigil slots when you unlock them. And there's like, who knows how many sigil types? We've seen what? Flow, form, sky, root, flame. Am I missing any? Oh shoot. So did I just list like 5 of them? Like, there's a lot of combinations available. Wait, did we go this way already? No. Well, I don't think absolutely everything has a result. Like if you saw the Unexplored ones tool I linked earlier, like not everything has a combination for everything. Backstab. And I feel like our staff has 1 flame sigil and 2 root sigils in it. I feel like the flame sigil is only giving it a +1 and that it's like fully a root sigil. Maybe not. Because it turned into homing spikes. And it used to be a fireball, and a normal root sigil is an attack root thing. Okay, this is the end. I have an extra spirit key. think as long as this thing is done, we're good here. It's poison spikes now at +3. It was homing spikes at +2. Whoa, 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 whoa. Magentol nugget? I think that's a quest item. Healing potion, strength, clarity, healing. No, this is just a valuable. There's like a Magentol shard or something. Okay. Oh wait, the ring's still in the forge. Ring of Ferociousness. So that's with the root sigil in it. Bestows ferociousness on the wearer, +1 damage, increased speed. That's sick. And what if I put more root sigils on it? Ring of Strength +2. Bestows strong on the wearer, +3 damage. Ring of Ferocious Strength +3. Bestows strong and ferocious on the wearer, +4 damage, increased speed. God dang. And that's it for that, right? I don't think it has more slots. Yo, that plus, or I like that ring a lot, actually. If you're a fool, but you're getting only 20 combinations from 3 tuples of the 6 possible sigil states. Yeah, I don't know. Well, there's what? There's 3 slots, and then there's 6 sigils. So it'd be 6 times 6 times 6, right? So 216 combinations? Oh, yeah. I doubt the order matters. Okay, now there's one more thing I want to do here. And that's get another Sky Sigil out of this other stealth ring. And should I test another sigil in here? While I'm here? Put a flow sigil in it? I'm guessing flow is probably the charisma one. You know, like a smooth talker. Hold up, I see free shard. $19 damage. Now, I wonder if this ring is permanently capped at +1 because I left the spirit world. No, it'll let me back in. Cool, so I guess you can go in whenever you want as long as you don't die. I wonder if I have to go back in. Oh my god, a Ring of Haste? I wonder if I have to go back in to remove sigils beyond the first one, or if I can do that all at a normal forge. Dude, haste sounds nice. I kind of want to unlock one more ring so I can have a +3 haste ring to run around in. I'll tell you what, we're getting close to like 4 hours of uptime. I'm going to take a break here. And then we're going to probably do this one more time so I can get +3 haste ring. And then we're going to try to unlock the Serpent Gate so I can fast travel between here and Haven. And we want to go to Haven so we can experiment with sigils more. I can drop off some of these tomes. There's a lot of stuff we can do in Haven right now. And then I'm trying to get to this temple eventually. But we'll like work towards some of these like big quest goals, which we've been knocking out pretty well today so far. But let's take a break right now. This will be a 15-minute break or so. My longer midstream intermission, so feel free to take a short break yourselves. Refill your drinks, snacks, stretch, all that good stuff, because that is what I will be doing. No, that ring's not empty. It's I put a flow sigil in it. Day drinking because of vacation? Hell yeah. I support this. Some day drinking, some RimWorld, some tonehack stream. Sounds like a good day. I will be right back. I'm gonna pop this ring back in here. And set up a cozy campfire. Wait, can I do it closer? Probably not anymore. And we're gonna take a break. Unexplored 2 seems really cool, but intimidates you more than the original did. So it's way broader, but the dungeons aren't that deep. And this is probably the most complex mechanic we've run into in my, like, geez, probably like close to 40 hours of play now. So it might not be quite as intimidating as you're thinking, but I don't know. Everyone's perception of that might be a little different. So to each their own. I respect it if not everyone would be into a game like this. But yeah, I'm going to be back in like 15 minutes or so. So I will see you guys there. And then we're gonna do some cool stuff. This was an amazing revelation. The spirit forging is super cool. While we're on break, feel free to entertain yourselves in the Discord or on the YouTube. My previous Unexplored run endeavors, completely blind, are on YouTube. I'm still playing blind, but I've learned a lot of stuff about the game since then. And I've been up in the middle of uploading my last Cogmind run, which was a lot of fun. I did some really unique things in that Cogmind run, like using integrity redistributors in reverse purposefully to maximize value out of the micro warp drive, which uses your core to make you move fast, which was really fun and unique in my experience. But yeah, I'll be back soon, so I'll see you guys shortly.